Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Senator Pangilinan.
well, if I may, kung maaari ko sigurong yung komento is, siguro kung yung Napoles cases, nauwi dun sa halip na absuelto, kulong, baka hindi na nangyari itong mas malaking kurakot. Plunder yung mga kaso nun nakakulong na nga, pero na-absuelto, na-release ng korte, pinakawalan ng ating hudikatura. So, ang dulo nito lahat naman, hudikatura So, kung maaari, maging sinyales din sa hudikatura na ang taong bayan, pag nakitang mabagal ang hudikatura, baka pati sila irali ng ating mga kababayan.
Well said, Senator Pangilinan.
Ilocos Norte, to be known as the Bacara Ilocos Norte TESDA Training and Assessment Center, appropriating funds therefore, Senator Marcos.
To the Committees on Higher Education and Finance.
1352, an act protecting the welfare of workers in the health sector by ensuring the provision of just and humane conditions of work and providing tax incentives for private employers, appropriating funds therefore, Senator Go.
To the Committees on Labor, Health, Ways and Means and Finance.
Senate number 1353, an act strengthening the practice of midwifery as a profession in the Philippines, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes, Senator Marcos.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Finance.
1354, an act rationalizing the withholding tax rate on refined petroleum products, amending for the purpose Sections 57 of the National Internal Revenue Code of 1997 as amended, Senator Aquino.
To the Committee on Ways and Means.
Senate number 1355, an act providing for the exemption of refined petroleum importers from the bond requirement under Section 160 of the National Internal Revenue Code of 1997 as amended, Senator Aquino.
Referred to the Committee on Ways and Means. There is additional reference of business. You may proceed.
Additional reference of business resolutions. Senate Concurrent Resolution number 6. Concurrent resolution granting consent to Senate Majority Leader Juan Miguel Migs F. Zubiri to accept the Grand Cordon of the Order of the Rising Sun conferred upon him by the government of Japan, introduced by Senator Legarda.
Approved. Referred to the Committee on Rules.
Proposed Senate Resolution number 124. Resolution congratulating and commending Padel Pilipinas for its historic victory at the 2025 Asia Pacific Padel Cup held from 28 to 31 August 2025 in Selangor, Malaysia, Senator Villanueva.
Referred to the Committee on Rules.
125, resolution expressing the sense of the Senate to declare the last week of September of this year and every year thereafter as the National Family Week, Senator Soto III.
Approved later. Referred to the Committee on Rules.
Resolution number 126, congratulating and commending the Philippine Padel national team for winning the 2025 Asia Pacific Padel Cup in Selangor, Malaysia, Senator Soto III.
Referred to the Committee on Rules.
Resolution number 128, commemorating the 115th birth anniversary of Wenceslao Q. Vinsons and honoring him as the perpetual symbol of hope and youthful leadership in the struggle against poverty, inequality, and corruption, Senator Pangilinan.
Referred to the Committee on Rules.
Resolution number 129, congratulating and commending the Asia Pacific Padel Cup 2025 Philippine delegation for emerging as champions of the 2025 APPC, held from 28 to 31 August 2025 in Selangor, Malaysia, Senator Legarda.
To the Committee on Rules.
Resolution number 130, commending and congratulating Padel Pilipinas for clinching the championship title in the 2025 Asia Pacific Padel Cup APPC held in Selangor, Malaysia, and for bringing pride and honor to the Filipino people, Senator Go.
Referred to the Committee on Rules. The presiding officer stands corrected. The roll call, there were 21 senators who answered to the call of the roll. For the record. Thank you, Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, we'd like to recognize a distinguished colleague from San Juan, Senator Jinggoy Estrada, to take the privilege hour.
Senator Jinggoy Estrada is recognized.
It is just a manifestation, Mr. President. I am not availing of the privilege hour. Mr. President, I cannot, in good conscience, let the remarks made earlier by our colleague, Senator Francis Pangilinan, during the Blue Ribbon Committee pass without rebuttal. His comments, while not naming us directly, were laced with insinuations, clearly aimed at me and former Senator Bong Revilla, and the legal ordeals I have already faced. With due respect, Such statements are not only unfair, they are malicious and utterly uncalled for. Mr. President, let me put on record. Hinarap ko po ang mga kasong isinampa sa akin. Dumaan ako sa mahabang panahon ng paglilitis, pagkakakulong, at pati na ang mabigat na stigma na idinulot nito. Hindi lamang sa akin, kundi maging sa mga miyembro ng aking pamilya na taon ding nagtiis ng pangungutya, pangmamaliit, at panghusga. Sa huli, napatunayan na walang sapat na batayan ang mga ipinukol sa akin na mga akusasyon. Hindi ko kailanman nanaisin na pagdaanan nito ng sino man sa aking mga kasamahan dito ngayon. Mr. President, the courts have spoken with finality. To cast doubt on these decisions is not only an insult to me personally, but a dangerous affront to the judiciary. It undermines the very foundation of our justice system and erodes public trust in due process. Ginoong Pangulo, hindi ako tutol sa sinasagawang pagdinig ng Blue Ribbon Committee. Ngunit, hindi ko pahihintulutan na ang kasalukuyang issue ay gamitin upang idikit muli sa akin ang mga maling paratang at sadyang impluwensyahan ang opinyon ng publiko. Ang mga kasong may kinalaman sa PDAF ay naresolba na ng korte matapos ang masusing proseso ng batas. To insinuate otherwise is nothing less than an attempt to rewrite history and to malign the integrity of the judicial process. I urge my colleagues to exercise prudence, fairness, and much of all, respect. I too deserve to be heard and to defend myself, whether in this august chamber or before any court of law. I am more than ready to dismantle the baseless lies being peddled in the Blue Ribbon Committee, come hell or high water. And I will not allow discredited narratives to be weaponized for political grandstanding. I will not allow my honor, hard-earned and vindicated by the courts, to be sullied by careless remarks. And I hope the committee, the Blue Ribbon Committee, will expunge from the record such malicious and unwarranted remarks that serve no purpose but to malign and mislead. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Estrada. Majority Leader.
The Blue Ribbon Committee will expunge from the record such malicious and unwarranted remarks that serve no purpose but to malign and mislead. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Estrada. Majority Leader. Senator Francis Pangilinan is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just a very quick manifestation. For the record, there was no intention of maligning any individual. In the manifestation we said earlier during the committee hearing of the Blue Ribbon Committee, wala pong personalan. Gaya ng nabanggit ng butihing senador, wala po tayong pinangalanan. Humihingi tayo ng unawa. Dahil bago pa nung hearing na yon, tayo po ay humurap sa judiciary. At doon din na tinalakay at pinag-usapan ang problema ng conviction rates, particular ng Sandigan Bayan. 47% ang conviction rates ng Sandigan Bayan. Ibig sabihin, sa bawat dalawang kaso, isa absuelto. That was the context, Mr. President, of our manifestation earlier. There was no intention of maligning any senator with that manifestation. For the record, Mr. President, and again, humihingi tayo ng unawa kay Senator Jinggoy Estrada. Wala pong personalan yung ating earlier manifestation. I hope he will understand.
Thank you, Senator Francis Pangilinan. Majority. Yes, you may respond.
Ang sabi po ni Senator Pangilinan
wala ho siyang binanggit na pangalan. Pero napaka-obvious naman po ang kanyang sinabi kanina dun sa Blue Ribbon Committee. Ang sabi niya, if I may quote, well, if I may, kung maaari ko siguro ikomento, is siguro kung yung Napoles cases inauwi doon, halip na absuelto, kulong, baka hindi na nangyari itong mas malaking prakot. Those were the words of Senator Kiko Pangilinan. Sino ba ang pinatatamaan niya? Sino ba pinatatamaan mo? Di ba? It's very obvious that I was being alluded to. Remember, Mr. Senator Pangilinan, that I was acquitted by the court. Are you questioning the decision of the court acquitting this representation? You're a lawyer. I'm not. You shouldn't be talking that way. You are undermining the judicial process in our country. You being a member of the bar. Thank you, Mr. President.
May I ask a minute for suspension?
Majority Leader.
May I ask, how very...
Session is suspended.
Suspended. Of the town of Lagonglong, Misamis Oriental, headed by Mayor Anjo Capistrano, together with the Vice Mayor and all the councilors and Kapitan are here today with us, Mr. President.